One of the best coaches in college football talking stocks. So yes, let's play the game. Here's Clemson football coach Dabo Swinney after beating Notre Dame last weekend.
If Clemson's a stock, you better buy all you freaking can buy right now.
Let's set this up. Clemson has been a perennial power for more than a decade now, but it's been trending downwards over the past few seasons. The Tigers were 4-4 this year before that big win over Notre Dame that sparked Swinney's stock prediction. Okay, so Swinney was pounding the table on Clemson stock, which of course you cannot trade in the markets. But what if you could? Should we be backing up the truck, buying all that we can? Let's evaluate Clemson football as we would evaluate an actual company we can buy stock in. Here are the facts. The Tigers under Swinney have been a consistent presence in the playoffs and have won 2 national championships in the process. Only Alabama has more over that span. As for growth, Swinney took over a 500 program in 2008 and capped it by going undefeated in 2018. That's impressive growth. If it were a stock, Clemson would be amongst today's magnificent 7 big tech growth companies. On the flip side, it's been 5 years since that undefeated title season. Clemson has lost at least 3 games in each of the last 3 seasons. In football, you can't grow beyond undefeated, so at best you can just stay the same. But even judging by playoff appearances, Clemson's growth has slowed. That's normal, though. You see this with most all companies at some point. They might experience some rapid growth, and then they encounter some challenging times. Even great companies are not immune. So back to Swinney's proposition about buying as much Clemson stock as we can. We would do that if we expect a re-acceleration in growth. So just like a stock, let's consider the likelihood. Clemson's chief rival, Florida State, is back on the rise. Beyond that, I don't see any other consistent contender in the conference. So Clemson has a good chance every year to win its conference and make the playoffs. That's a good moat. If you're evaluating CEOs, you have to like Clemson's chances given Swinney's record to date. In the last 12 years, no losing seasons. So management is a proven winner. Time for a disclaimer now. This is purely for fun. I'm not making any stock recommendations, so do not take any comparison as a suggestion to buy or sell a stock. This is just for fun, just for fun, just for fun. If I were to compare Clemson to a publicly traded company in today's market, I'd say Disney is close. It has a solid brand, it has a moat around its unique content, and it has a CEO, Bob Iger, with a great track record. During his first stint at Disney from 2005 to 2020, Iger delivered shareholders a total return of more than 550%. However, it's currently being tripped up by a seismic shift to streaming in the television business. So there's lots of questions as to Disney's future, much in the same way college football fans are questioning Clemson's future. All right, so let's button this thing up. There are no guarantees in life. There are no guarantees in investing. There are no guarantees in college football. But if you have a durable moat and you have a leader with a proven track record, you have 2 key ingredients. The next thing you need to see is stabilization. The win over Notre Dame is part of that process. The last part is belief. How much faith do you have in the business model of the company or the team? That's up to you to decide. Fortunately for college football fans, there's less risk to taking a concentrated bet on one team than taking a concentrated bet on one company in the markets. You can go all in on your passion without going all broke.